All right, we're Gooch. We are officially Gucci live, Gooch. Officially Gucci live, Gooch. It's official. We have cat videos playing in the background. Your mouth is moving. Everything is looking really hot. Is your audio working?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it's working. Now we play the waiting game.
He'll do some pre-show talk with people who are here already. Shout out to Peppercorn Patty.
Oh, we got people in the chat. For Peppercorn Patty's first. Shout out to Peppercorn Patty for being first. Did you catch my call, Peppercorn? I think it was kind of a bad call, not gonna lie. I think it was kind of a bad call. I don't know. It wasn't kind of a weak call. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I was asleep. Yeah, the show's just about to end. Okay, we gotta pause the cat video. I think it's time. Actually, maybe I should save this hot take for after the raid.
Save it all.
Okay.
Yeah, save it all.
Saving it all. Okay. I feel like your volumes are still a little low. I have you at 200%.
Okay, how about that?
Okay.
How's that?
Oh yeah, you're on my level now.
Okay, I can bring it up more too.
No, this is good. This is good.
Okay. I mean, I'm down to do this. I might also just go watch Trinet right now.
What? You can't leave now.
Nah, I want to see what Trinet's doing over on Mechabellum.
Mechabellum stream is after Mechabellum stream after this. Then we're gonna.
I'm going to bed after.
We're gonna do the post Trinet talk show. No, we have to watch Trinet next and take notes for his 6-hour stream.
Where he does little to nothing.
He does little to nothing. He makes little funny faces and thinks and goes,
Yeah. Yep.
and ignores his chat.
You got it.
Yeah. How did you have sweet dreams, Peppercorn Patty? I wished Peppercorn Patty sweet dreams before she left.
Nice. Okay, we're getting that raid.
Oh yeah, we're getting hit with it. Let me hear that air horn. He just started doing that jazz though. That was a short jazz.
Right now, yeah.
Kind of a weak jazz. All right, I have this. I have our little document up. Hopefully, you can't see it on the stream right now. No, okay. Peppercorn Patty, dream check. Please tell me those dreams are sweet, because I put a lot of effort into wishing those sweet dreams. I put a lot of my magic into that. That was like all my magic energy. I got the stupid jazz song stuck in my head now, so that's just great. That's just flipping great. That's
Can
the
you
last.
put on an eggtivi playlist, please?
Oh yeah. Is that gonna look okay without sound?
Yeah.
Okay, we got the raid. We have the raid. Leslie is a man of his word. I'm live doing the post Leslie talk show. How's everybody doing tonight? Oh, here come the farts. All right. Well, time to start the show. Get everything out. Get all the farts out of the way. We're being flooded with farts right now.
Give me the cheese.
So don't even bother trying to get a word in because it's going to be drowned by farts and air horns. I love you, Leslie Tanner. I love Leslie Tanner.
Give me the hot dog.
I love Leslie Tanner. Leslie, say it back.
Give me the salt.
Oh my god, he said it back. He loves me.
Wow.
Oh my god. I can't wait to tell you about my dreams
I'm
too.
very hungry.
I cannot believe you didn't turn all these off.
Yeah, This is maybe the heaviest fart storm we've ever had,
I'm very
and
hungry.
we've had some pretty strong fart storms, but this one's intense. Shout out to everyone who's doing stuff, pressing buttons.
All right, I think you should get through it. You know.
You want to get through it? Yeah.
Talkin Tanner, the Explorations recap show, and welcome. I'm your
Give
host,
me the hot dog.
co-host Pepperoncini, along with co-host to the Stars Toaster, and we're going to be recapping through tonight's show, which was The Power of Imagination. We got some cool things to do tonight. We got breakdowns of the callers. We got Toaster and I's top 5 communal visions, and of course we have caller and chatter questions. So hyped to get through that. How are you feeling, Toaster?
I'm feeling like really I'm feeling like really excited, but also like nipply.
Okay, expand on that. What's nipply mean?
Like hard nipples.
Okay, cool. Great. So yeah, I think one thing, just saying, talk about at the top, like coming into the show, I was wondering what was happening with Wiki. You know, I was scared that Wiki wasn't going to make it. I'll be honest with you. So I was really glad to see him pull through.
Okay, so I missed the original Wiki scare. I wasn't there for the last show when it all went down live. So this is all hitting me. I'm still processing what I've heard all today. Also, Stone Monster just gifted a bunch of subs, so Stone Monster rules. Shout out to Stone Monster. But yeah, this is hitting me like a truck of dicks, and I'm just like still processing it all right now. He seems to be recovering, so I'm really glad he called in and kind of confirmed that everything's okay. I feel like shit for what I did. I feel really terrible for my little prank. It really felt
we'll get to your call. We'll get to your call.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll get to your call. But for now, you know, that was one thing that was on my mind. I wanted to see how that developed. I'd love to get a poll in the chat. Do we have an admin around that can make a poll? Did you think Wiki was going to survive? Right? What was your prediction? Did you think he was going to make it? Did you think he was dead? That was the end of Wiki River. That's what I want to know.
That was a mega fart, for all of you wondering.
I can't hear it. So
yeah.
I don't know.
That's okay. It's for the best.
So yeah, I think that was it for me. Was there anything that you were coming into this show you were excited to hear, or anything that you were anticipating happening?
Well, I was excited to be back, and I was hoping there would be a lot of kind of recaps about last show, and there was enough to get back in the loop. So yeah, I'm just enjoying the ride. It's good to be back. Yeah, missing a day really takes a lot out of me. Missing a show of Leslie makes the every day leading up to the next show feel really weird to me. So
Yeah,
it's good.
it's like you're hanging out at your cool dance spot learning crimping, and you go for a day, you miss out on all the moves people are like busting out, and you fall behind. You don't know what's going on. You can't keep up. And I think that's what happened to you. So you gotta be careful about that kind of stuff. But yeah, that was it. But yeah, we have the topic, of course. Tonight's topic was the power of imagination. I like to think about these topics as how successful did we stay on task? How many calls hit the topic? To me, it felt like it was a good topic night. It felt like the topic really did spark some stuff from the callers and from the chat. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed off still that this was like the one. Sorry to jump ahead to my call a little bit, just touching on it. This is the one time I was ready to talk about the topic, and Leslie Tanner like bitched out and kind of just like totally ruined the vibe when I was trying to talk about the topic. So rip to me ever trying to talk about a topic again. That's never going to happen. And that's on you, Leslie Tanner. You kind of just ruined that. But everyone else,
Cool.
most of the other people were pretty on topic, and yeah. Good.
So I think we need to get a clip of Toaster saying that he's never going to discuss the topic. Can someone clip that? We just have that for the future. Let's make sure that that's there. So, cool. Well, what else we got here? We had some folks come back, right? There was some folks that had been out. Cherish was back for the first time in a while. I was excited to see that.
It was as much as I kind of don't care for Cherish. It was good. At the end of the day, I don't wish harm on anybody. I still hate her, I guess, but I'm glad she's here and okay. Let's just put it that way.
I don't know much about Cherish. Give me some facts here. One of the things we said we were going to talk about on the show was really digging into the callers, into the regulars in the chat, right? Like really getting into the analysis of those folks. So yeah, tell me more about Cherish.
Cherish, this is the thing about Cherish. She seems like a sweet person on the surface, right? She's always saying positive things, always being nice and saying I miss y'all, and oh, I'm sorry I couldn't be there tonight, y'all. And she's always so considerate of everybody's feelings, except when it comes to Toaster, she's got a little bit of a you know what up her, you know what, and she was always saying nasty things about Toaster. So I don't know what her deal is about that, but I'm not the biggest Cherish fan. So maybe I'm biased, but I don't know. What do you know about her?
I don't know. I don't know anything except that it seemed like she was going through a hard time. That was kind of my read on it. But I do have a question, which is like, who doesn't do that to you? To be honest,
No.
Like,
well,
who are you endeared
Give
to?
me the hot dog.
Who doesn't give you shit?
I do recognize. I see my Toaster fans out there, and I see my haters out there.
Can you name a Toaster fan who's like through and through hasn't disparaged you in any way? You want to get back to us on that one?
No. I mean, I have. Okay, so what I love about my fans is most of the time, they love me, but like they will
just name one. Just name one of the fans.
Well, there's no fan that's like unconditionally in favor of me. Their criticism is fair sometimes. Yeah. But I would say Jessica Bears is a big Toaster fan. She's always supporting me in the chat and coming to my defense.
Okay.
So,
okay. Well, I believe Jessica Bears is in this chat. So is that true? Are you the one?
Yeah, Jessica Bears says, "Love you, Toaster." Like... Also, Leslie Tanner. I can't even bother to keep up with the chat, but I see Leslie Tanner says, "I wish you all the best in this venture, but I can't be here for this." Friends don't ask friends questions like why are you leaving? Where are you going? What's wrong with you? Why can't you be here for me right now when I need you the most? So I'm just gonna let you go. I'm just gonna let you go. You can go, Leslie.
Jessica,
me the salt.
Toaster's dating life you bring up. I think I'm the first co-host, from my understanding, that he's not trying to date. So I don't think there's going to be much of that. Right? Am I getting that right, Toaster?
Well, let the people speculate. They have their fun. Let them have their fun.
Yeah.
Won't answer any, confirm or deny anything there.
Yeah. Well, do you want to get into the callers? Should we?
Yeah.
Should we start? Okay, so we're gonna go through caller by caller. We're gonna talk first about the Jen Hypnocryptomatic call. Right, that was the first one out the gate.
Technically, the first call. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was pretty short.
Give me
I believe it was a 10-second termination by AE Rook. And it made me, I'm bringing this topic to the audience. Like, how do you feel about blocks? Right? Leslie has said there's no blocks. Do you think it was fair that Jen had blocks? What are your thoughts, y'all? Let's hear from the audience. What do you think, Toaster?
I thought blocks were awesome. I also thought it was really fun to. Well, I liked them because I would always lie and say I had a block, and Leslie would be like, "Wait, do you?" And sometimes I would get like a free block because he couldn't keep track of all the blocks.
Yeah.
So that's why I like the blocks, because sometimes I can get past termination.
Yeah, I think he needs a more robust system for tracking the blocks.
Yeah, at a certain point, I think he just started to assume that I don't have the money to afford all these blocks, or even one block, nonetheless. So he got on pretty quick.
Jen's asking to speak on it. Can we bring Jen in? Can we have a guest, an impromptu guest of Jen, to speak her mind on the blocks?
Yeah, as long as Jen acknowledges that she knows we're live right now, and she won't ask, "Are we live? Are you live right now?" Because that's what she always does.
Say slurs that violate TOS.
Oh, that too.
I think is the other thing that we have to talk. Okay, well then, Jen, come get into Toaster's voice channel, whatever one you can access, and he'll pull you into our
also just to let everyone know, terminations are valid here. Anyone that puts in the appropriate amount for a termination, it will go through. It will register.
Yeah. All right, Jen, are you coming?
Jen, you know what to do.
But yeah, that was a quick termination. I gave it a rating of 4 out of 10. Was my rating for the call. It was good. I think it got points because of the speed of the termination. Right? That got a chuckle out of me, but
she says you have to tell me. You just go where you were before and friends hanging out. Also, if anyone wants to join the official What's Up Cats Up Discord, it's just a fun place for friends to hang out.
I think you are embracing this. This is a derivative piece of work. We're both stealing from the idea of the Talking Dead series with Sex Pest Chris Hardwick, and from Leslie, also, I think a confirmed sex pest in some way. Proud of it, is my understanding. So I think you should embrace that. You should be watching this. You deserve the pain, as the guru says. So you should sit here through the entire stream. I think you should probably also subscribe to Toaster, and spend your money on just wasting it, throwing it away, and maybe donate some bits as well. Thanks for being here, Poet.
That's lovely. Love poet, as I call him. Okay, I'm bringing Jen in.
Bring her in.
All right, we have VJ Cat in there too. I don't know if VJ Cat wants to do a call with Jen.
No, let's have him. Let's give Jen some space.
All right, Jen. Jen, you're
welcome.
live. You're live on the air.
Oh no. I think, it's like boomer technology usage issues.
I saw when she joined the call, she was server muted, so I think someone got her, but I unmuted her. So we'll see.
Okay.
If at any moment we could hear.
She's here. She's in the channel right now, and she's gone. And she's back in Friends Hanging Out.
All right. Well, maybe she'll pipe up in the chat. And
Does she have the right permissions to speak in here?
you know what? Maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah, figure that shit out. This tech shit.
I checked it.
Sure.
Stall while I figure it out. Stall.
Yeah. No, we were trying here. I think, for me, I hated the blocks. I was glad to see them gone. So that was my opinion on it. It was fun to call out when she is not using the block properly. That was a fun part of it. And then the multiple terminations that came to like break the block system. Jen, can you speak? Oh boy. Well,
C'est la vie.
I guess she doesn't have an argument. This is my. I think that's probably what's happening.
I don't know if she's trying to talk and she can't talk, but or if she's just not talking.
Yeah, this sucks.
Wait, you know what?
Bad
Let's
as
bring
the
VJ
call.
PCAT and see if
Yeah.
VJ PCAT can talk. Let's do a
Okay.
test. All right, VJ
Okay.
PCAT, you're live. I don't think anyone can talk in here. Why can you?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Here, can we take them to another channel that they can talk in?
No.
My mic's on.
Oh, here.
Oh, there you
Okay.
go.
Okay. So it's this Jen. That's the fuck up. Okay.
Okay, so it's this Jen that's the fuck up.
We have an echo
yeah.
though. We're echo.
Obviously.
You do have an echo.
You should turn off your stream volume, VJ.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Yeah.
Great call, by the way.
Got
Great cry call, by the way.
Tonight. Thank you. I was really upset.
Yeah, well, I think we can skip ahead. I think it's totally, we're messing with this format. This is a work in progress. We're figuring out how we want to do things. Good night, 1LO YSU combo. Thanks for being here.
Oh, it's 1LO. We love 1LO.
Yeah, 1LO YSU combo. One of my faves. You were the fifth caller of the night.
Me?
PCAT. Yeah, you were. You were.
Mhm.
I think you, like me, right? You were worried about Wiki. What do you think about that? How are you feeling in that moment?
Yeah. Well, I feel a little bit relieved, but really until he's out of the hospital, I guess I'm just kind of I'm on standby for a flight out there for tomorrow. So yeah, just in case,
Yeah,
but
that was
I hope
scary.
he makes it at least that long. Yeah.
Yeah. And if he doesn't, then he'll be in heaven. Like I think I had said, he'll be in heaven hanging out with like the coolest people from the Bible if he dies. Which is, just think of that as like, the upside if he does die.
But he's not gonna die.
I'm just saying, well, we all die eventually. Are you saying he'll never die?
Well,
Are you saying he's immortal?
maybe he might be.
He might be immortal.
Anything's possible, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah,
Right?
that he's the one person.
I'm just being optimistic.
I also want to
fair.
say that I know I've already apologized multiple times. I know Leslie in the program does not condone apologizing, but yeah, what I did was terrible. I fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was really upset because you know what? For once, I actually believed that you were Wiki.
Yeah.
He got you?
This
He got
time.
you? Oh my god.
I didn't think anyone would even, because I get called out every time, and now this time of all times is the time when people finally are convinced. What a
I
cool
think
joke.
it's because he preyed on people's desires. There's people who were like hoping for the wiki call, so
they were vulnerable.
Again, he preyed on your vulnerability. He's a predator. Can we confirm Toaster is a predator?
Oh,
I did. I felt like a predator.
He feels bad. I think I forgive him. I don't think he really meant to,
we can forgive him
the
and
fuck out of
still,
me.
yeah, we can forgive him and still label him as a predator. I think.
Okay.
They are separate. Yeah. Okay.
Kind of like an accidental
predator.
I just was wondering what that squiz of jizz is on the funny
oh
toaster.
yeah, that's the That's the delicious catsup sauce that people use to fart. That's the catsup
Oh,
sauce, the black stuff.
I didn't realize that.
Yep, that's
I
it.
see. Okay,
That's good stuff.
neat. There's a lot of stuff going on this screen.
You like the
I'm
cat
trying to
videos?
take it all in. What?
That reminds me. I'm sorry, VJP. We are sponsored.
Yes.
Mm.
We have an actual sponsorship.
Oh.
The YouTube channel eggtivi, eggtivi, has sponsored this episode. So go check them out.
Oh, I see. What do you get from them for?
We're getting cold hard
What's the
cash.
perks? What?
Like straight up United Arab Emirates petrodollars we are getting from them for putting their symbol on there. This guy Samson, you want to check that out. But yeah,
We
subscribe
love Samson.
eggtivi. Yeah, we love Samson on eggtivi.
We'll play some Samson at some point tonight, hopefully. Don't to give everyone
maybe take a
taste.
break. Yeah, during a break we'll give a little Samson. But yeah. Do you want to talk about VJP? Do you want to talk about the Gobbler call? How are you feeling about the Gobbler, the new sub he found randomly because Rook gave him a sub?
He was a good caller. I thought he was a great new explorer because he came in, somebody gifted him a sub and he didn't even know why. He'd never been here before, and he had such good energy and good spirit, I think, that he is a great addition to the family of explorers and to the program. I think he'll be very good for the program.
He fit right in.
Yeah.
Didn't he? It's like he had been there before, but he hadn't.
There's literally, we saw it happen live. We saw it the moment. And
right. We saw the whole thing develop
from
because like we saw the gift subs come in from Rook. I don't know how to say it. Rook. We saw the gift subs come in, and then he shows up in the chat and he said, "Hey, I don't know. I've never been here before, but somebody gave me a gift sub." And yeah, remember that? Remember how that?
That's what the show's all about, is literally just reciting things that happen. That's one of the big tenets of this.
Oh shit!
Talkin
Look
Tanner
at that Titanic
recap show. Oh, we got Jen.
I dragged her back in.
Is Jen here now?
I think
she figure it out.
I don't know. Apparently, she's talking in the other channel, but she can't talk in this channel. Something's going on.
Give her some permission or whatever.
It doesn't make sense.
Figure that out. Here, Toaster, figure that shit out. I'm gonna keep talking to VJ.
Okay.
So,
but why is VJ able to talk but Jen isn't? There's no.
I don't know. Listen, that's all behind the scenes. You figure that out. Me and VJ are gonna keep people entertained.
All right, keep the show rolling.
I could probably guess why. Okay.
So VJ, what do you think? Like, he's drinking a lot. He said that he had like 5 White Claws and a bunch of vodka drinks. Do you think he could match the energy that Phil Z brings with his alcoholism?
Oh, I think he could totally show up. Phil Z. I think he's got way more. Just there's something about him. He just has a better energy. I don't know. I think Phil Z was kind of out there tonight. He wasn't really bringing it. I asked him several times to give me an update on Wiki, and he wouldn't. He was ignoring me.
He wasn't yes-anding. He was really just kind of playing his own little game. No, I agree. 100%. Yeah. So from the Gobbler, here's some communal visions. We had dude is like Neo. For this from Nindy New, dude's like Neo in the first 5 minutes of the Matrix, talking about his job, where he's like email job. And then and then we had from Space Cat 3, The Matrix is good, but Speed Racer is the Wachowski's real masterpiece. Do you agree with that?
Which is his masterpiece?
Speed Racer.
Oh, yeah. Speed Racer is better. Yes,
Okay.
I will agree.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Speed
And
Racer
then
is better than
Sociopathogen. What do you think?
What?
which Speed Racer?
The live action one that the Wachowskis did.
Oh,
With
I must have
Oh, I
missed
haven't
that.
seen that. I
It
thought you
has
were
New
talking about
Orleans
the
resident.
cartoon.
What's his fucking name?
Look at those monkeys. What the fuck?
Yeah, Goodman's in it, and that one hot babes, the mom. I can't remember. God, Susan Sarandon. She's great in it.
Oh, I love
That
Susan
one hot
Sarandon.
babe.
She's one hot piece. I gotta say.
Susan
I've
Sarandon's
been to Burning
great.
Man.
We had a communal vision during that call from Sociopathogen who said this man is going to white claw his way to the top. The program works. I thought that
Oh,
one
yeah.
was. I enjoyed that one.
I thought he reminded me of the movie Office Space because he just like would go into work and like answer some emails and then he'd play games like the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And that just reminded me of Office Space.
I mean, I could probably do that with my job if I wanted to as well. I'd eventually probably get caught with it, but it is not. It's nice not having to work hard, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Doc Savage says Speed Racer greater than the Matrix. That's what Space Cat said. If you watched Leslie's show, that was what you can take that up with Space Cat, I think.
Yeah, because you got to watch
ahead.
the show really to know.
Yeah. They really capture the energy. Yeah, and so I gave that rating. I rated that call an 8. What did you give it, VJ?
Me, I would give it out of 10.
Yeah, out of 10.
I would give it like a 6.5.
Okay, great. And Toaster, what about you?
This is the which call? Which call?
The Gobbler.
The Gobbler. He's the
Gobbler.
He's the tech
Is he
tech
here
guy.
in the chat?
Yeah, that guy.
Is he in the chat
loved
right
him.
now?
I loved him. Yeah, it's Gobbler in the chat.
I don't think Gobbler's in the chat.
Oh.
I don't think Gobbler made it.
Okay.
I loved him.
This is only for true fans.
Yeah, he doesn't realize yet how.
I just wish he knew
how integral this is to the program.
I wish you knew. I wish you knew how much of an impact he has on other people's lives.
Yeah.
But I love him. I rate the Gobbler call a love out of heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just no backbone. You can't commit. You can't make a commitment to anything. Got it.
Love.
All right. Real quick. Oh, Jen, what did you rate Jen's call? Both of you. I rated it a 4 out of 10.
Oh, I get.
Which one? Didn't she call more than once?
No, just once. She was just the first call of the night, and it was about 10 seconds long.
It was just one? Oh, that was a 10.
You'd like that. That's like your platonic ideal of a call. Is Jen getting on and being immediately terminated?
I guess.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just trying to clarify where you stand.
Yeah.
I have a number rating for that one. A 6 out of 10.
Okay. Borealis is black. Welcome. It says the Gobbler's call touched me deeply.
Yeah, big.
Why is that, Borealis? Another regular caller into the show. Yeah. Where on the doll did the Gobbler touch you?
Yeah. Point to the doll.
Can we get to the next call too? Because I liked that call even more than
we want to go on to that one. Okay, well, maybe Borealis will get back to us. I want to make sure we're including.
What was the next call?
Rai. We had Rai call in.
Oh, yeah, Rai.
Yeah, so Rai, in my opinion, sounded drunk, really loosey-goosey off the start. I appreciated that he came in just kind of with some liquid courage in him.
Aisha. Yeah, Rai, that call blew my mind. You talk about blowing minds. I didn't know what he was on about for most of it, but I knew it.
I got in. I don't know what your problem is. Why can't you get in?
Yeah, no,
technically,
Jen's back to being server indefinite muted. She's doing something wrong. So
she has haters in the leadership of the Discord. It seems like
even if
the Discord moderators are angry,
but even if her microphone was working at this point, I feel like out of respect for patrons, our Discord patrons that muted her and deafened her, we probably shouldn't even.
Was she already in the Discord before? I mean, had she joined your
yeah,
Discord
yeah.
before?
I mean, we love Jen, but maybe just today is not a good day.
Yeah,
you know?
we'll figure another day out for Jen to come in and speak her mind. But for now, I think I want to talk about Rai Rai. Yeah, Rai Rai said I just had to write it down because he said, imagine into my brain thinking about paradox time space continuum, the linear, how time seems to be linear, and that's why they call it linear and how it seems to work. I always imagined your whole life is being relived from past to future. This movement is happening over and over, and the next moment is happening over and over for eternity. To me, it sounds like a guy who just read Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut, and he read it after smoking weed, and it kind of like blew his mind. That's what was happening for me. What about you guys?
Ooh, it is a
Yeah,
great.
weed's good.
One of the few books I've actually read.
Oh, you're talking about a book. I thought you were talking about weed.
I'm talking about
open
Slaughterhouse-Five.
Oh, right. Breakfast of Champions. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. Absolutely.
It's a classic.
You know, if you're a white guy in high school, you probably read 3 or 4 Kurt Vonnegut books.
Okay.
Yeah, I like them because they're so short.
I'm just speaking for myself, VJ.
Okay.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying for straight white men.
Also, let me drag it
a little left leaning.
Right.
Super.
I'm gonna try and drag another test subject in just to see if other people can talk or if VJ is just super special and no one else can talk.
Yes, Leslie, thank you. Vonnegut for whites. I think that was a big part. He didn't say it, but I do remember. If you look in the book Jailbird on page 132, he does say "Stop White Genocide." That is just from my reading of the books.
I'm bringing Orkstar.
That's a good memory.
Orkstar is
that you have, Pepper Machini.
Orkstar.
Hey.
All right, you working? Yeah,
Orkstar.
it's just Jen.
That's
what?
Jen?
Yep.
Some weird Jen hack, I guess.
It didn't sound like Jen.
No, Jen's the only one it's not working for.
Oh, right.
Congratulations, Orkstar, on becoming a moderator. Are you you're a Discord and Twitch moderator? Is that right?
Yeah, I know I'm a Twitch one. I don't know about Discord, but yeah, thank you. I put in the work, I put in all the hours, and I stuck to all the tenants and everything. So yeah, here I am.
Welcome to the club.
Thank you.
So, what does it feel like to have a modicum of power?
It's dangerous.
Dangerous? Go on.
Sorry.
It's dangerous,
How are you going to wield it with abandon?
I'm going to threaten it. Yeah, at least. So.
Are you all
everyone
talk?
has to be nicer to me now. I don't know. Do you think I'm all talk, Toaster?
Let's just keep it. Let's just stay cool. Let's just keep it cool for now. I feel like that's a. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight right now.
You don't?
No. We're just having a good time. We're having a fun time. Everyone's
okay.
We're just hanging out, having a fun time. No fighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, were you watching the show tonight, Orkstar? Do you want to chime in on Rai Rai?
I might not have caught that part because I was cooking. Can y'all catch me up? I might have heard. Wait, we've heard from him before, no?
Yeah, he was really he seemed like really drunk and high, and then he was like giving like real like basic like stoner like what if the color I see as red you perceive actually looks like how I see green, like that kind of shit. And then Andy New did a PNAS alert during that with the lyrics to
Willy Wonka. Oh,
Willy Wonka, right? And I think there was some stuff there. It was Leslie really kind of taking a stand and saying the Timothy Chalamet was the best interpretation of.
Yeah, I have a hard disagree on that.
Have you seen it?
I have. I've seen all of them.
Okay. So
honestly, when
what?
What's your ranking?
Oh no, go ahead.
Hey, I want to hear from Orchestra, but really quick, VJ, what's your ranking of the movies? What do you top to
Well,
bottom?
top to bottom is it goes the original, and then the new one, and then the Johnny Depp one is last.
And Orchstar, what were you thinking?
Gene Wilder and everyone else can fuck off.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because first of all, when I
feel
saw Timothy Chalamet, like, oh, he gonna be in this movie, whatever. Like, if I'm sorry, I don't know how old he is, but if I was Timothy Chalamet, I would say,
Well-
I'm sorry, I can't do that because I could never. You know what I mean? Like, what kind of
Yeah.
fucking balls does this man have to
Right?
think
He
this little
saw-
boy
he
to
saw
think that you
dollar
could
signs.
even do it? I don't.
He saw the ching ching money
Oh.
money.
I would like. I just want to say one thing on the little boy's behalf, because I didn't realize that the movie was not a duplicate. It's actually a pre-story, so a prequel,
Mhm.
if you will. It's a prequel, and I thought that it wasn't bad for a prequel, and it really it doesn't compete with the original, the best one, because it's a totally different story. And so when as soon as I realized that, it like lifted this major fog of hate that was starting to come over me before I started watching it. That just kind of lifted away, and I was able to enjoy the movie without, having to feel like I need to persecute this little kid who's
Yeah.
trying to be like Gene. That's just
Well,
ridiculous. And
It makes me think, what if Gene Wilder was in Dune?
Can I
That
ask
would
you a
be-
question though, real quick? Do you guys
Yeah.
mind if I do my Mrs. Gloop impression?
Sure.
Go ahead.
You want to go ahead and do it now?
Okay, so if someone can pretend that they are Augustus Gloop and they are kneeling by the chocolate river and like
this
thinking,
chocolate is so good. It's a chocolate river. I drink it up.
Augustus Gloop, save some room for later.
Oh,
That's my impression.
Oh,
I do
very
it a
nice.
lot.
good.
Can
Thank
we hear
you.
some hype in the chat for that,
Can-
please? Can we get some?
Can I do my impression of
Okay.
Mrs. Gloop?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, this is after he gets sucked up into the tube and the
Okay.
Oompa Loompas are taking him away, and she goes, "Oh, you boil him up! I know it."
Wait, this is great. I love that we
Yeah.
both like are
You
doing
know what we should do? We should have a Mrs.
Slugworth.
Bloop
Oh, Slugworth.
competition
Don't get me
impression.
started.
Gloop off.
A gloop
Yeah,
off.
gloop off. Annual gloop off. Augustus and his mom, you have like both categories, and then like the two attempt together and do a scene at the end. I think is the
There's
trick.
got to be some
Well-
people out there in the chat that think they can top those gloops. Come on, right? There's got to be someone who thinks
Yeah.
they can do better.
It's really fun if it's somebody that you know. I mean, maybe if someone you don't know, but they're like kind of eating a lot, they're kind of pigging out. And you go up and you go, Augustus Gloop, save some room for later, and then they get annoyed.
I would say
I'm
we
glad we
could
didn't pick the same line.
have
So,
No,
a
and that makes me appreciate you because I'm like, oh, like we're studying this woman from many angles, right?
Oh yeah.
Because really,
Yeah.
I mean, she like obviously Willy Wonka, Charlie, and Uncle Joe, Grandpa Joe, but
Grandpa.
I would say Mrs. Gloop is one of the main characters.
Oh yeah. For
Yeah.
real. Yeah. The parents.
Well, it's
kids'
interesting.
parents.
Yeah. Like
But specifically Mrs.
psychologically,
Gloop.
yeah, psychologically, she's like they're both in the same. They both have sort of like the overeating disease, and they're like codependents of each other. Right? I find that interesting. It's like a much more like deeper dynamic. And then
What
they
about
get
the dad? He eats the microphone.
Oh
head.
wait, hold on. What? Look at this.
What are we
Look
looking
at the cats. Wait, not the dead
Yeah.
cat. There was a really hot cat that popped up.
There's a lot of dead cat.
What do you mean
Wait.
hot?
Toasters just
Yeah, I didn't
easily
see the hot
described.
What do you mean a
Look
hot
at this.
cat?
Oh,
Oh,
her. Yeah, she's pretty hot.
Yeah. So okay,
Little-
Rai
little
Rai.
can we end? Can we end
Purple
early?
stripes.
What?
Can we? I gotta
No.
go. If you know what I'm
We
talking
gotta
about.
save it. Put it in the spank bank, brother, and just save it for now.
I was gonna screenshot.
Yeah.
get a
Hold
quick
on,
screen.
She's pretty,
Oh
but
my God.
honestly, Tester, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that she might be a little out of your league, dude.
The tail.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay,
This
let's.
is kind of
Don't
She's
touch
got
her tail.
resting
Don't
bitch
touch her
face.
tail. That's non-consensual.
I can do
Let's
I can do whatever I
let's
want.
do a rating of
Ooh.
Rai Rai's. Let's get a quick rating of Rai Rai's call.
Oh my god! What do they do? Okay,
I
I'm
thought
not
it
gonna
was
say.
like about a 5 because I at some point it went on kind of long and I kind of like got bored with it.
Yeah, a 5. Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
he was like good conceptual, had some good conceptual weirdness to him. I would
Yeah.
say a 4. I'd give it a 4. What about you, Toaster?
Wow, this is
The
scathing.
Rai Rai call. Usually I hate Rai
Brutal.
Rai. Usually I don't like Rai Rai at all. I think he's really boring and stupid. But I thought this call really blew me away. Maybe I'm thinking this might have been the best call of the day, even. But I don't want to. I don't want to jump ahead. I don't want to jump the gun.
Best call of the day.
Besides mine,
Wow.
obviously. Besides mine. Okay, let's be
And
real.
what-
No, I veto
Okay.
that. That's already
Sure.
vetoed out. That's not possible to be the best, to be awarded that honor. So just keep that in mind.
I don't know. I'm giving it like. Wait.
Yeah.
So when we rate them, do we rate them in comparison to the other calls of the day, or like all
conflict of
time?
interest.
All time. They're all, but it's all. It's just a
Jesus.
scale. Just it's
Well,
a
then
scale.
what's the best call of all time, though?
Yeah. What's the best call of all time?
Well, I
Yeah.
think they
I
can
like
fill in
that
a
CBS
category.
person that, like, hey, baby, I just want you to know you see me, like, whoever the fuck that is, which I still don't know, is amazing.
Which one? Who?
I don't. We can't blow our load yet. We can't do a top. We have. So
Okay,
one
I'm
thing
sorry,
that we're talking about. It's okay. It's the first. It's the first night. We got a lot to get through. There's a lot of
Toaster might
lore to
blow
get
his
into.
load.
It's true.
Yeah, I gotta stop watching
we're
this.
talking about. We're
I can
talking
see his
about
eyes rolling
doing,
back in his head.
doing a stock exchange for callers. So you can
Ooh.
use your channel points to buy into, like, Talkin Tanner points, and you can buy stocks and collars, and every time you buy or
Oh
sell
my
them, the price
God.
goes up and down. Then we can evaluate those. If someone is bringing it every week, people are buying their stock. If let's say Wiki comes in and he breaks character, maybe I'm not saying that would happen, but just an example. Like he loses some value. So there's a lot of ideas we got. We just got to have a first successful one here. So
Okay. Oh, we're making like predictions and shit.
This is the
yeah.
premiere show. This is the pilot episode.
Yeah, we're
Damn.
kicking the tires, and
You could
seeing
get
how it
rich.
works.
You could get rich off of the show too if you invest wisely.
Yeah.
Things can really take off with yeah.
If a large country adopts Toaster's channel points as their national currency, you are looking to make a significant amount of money by doing this, and that could happen. There's nothing saying that it couldn't happen, so just something to keep in mind. Well, we're not sure, Leslie. I'd love to do it every Thursday.
I'd love that too.
But
like
it's just we gotta find a good rhythm, a good schedule. We gotta make sure we give ourselves time to work on it in between then and now.
Also, pepperoncini. I know we didn't talk about this, but I kind of want to make this a thing. Random Quran reading segment. If I could just read a passage.
Here we fucking go with the Quran again.
So I told you that is going to alienate our most important demographic, which is viewers in Israel. We do translate, the only language we translate this into is Hebrew. And they're not on Twitch, they're on their own. We have about 3,000 people watching in Israel right now. So really you can't.
So you think this is bad? Okay. I'll fit it into my own show. I'll find time. Don't worry.
The people from Egg TV are watching. They're not going to be happy.
For those of you, that's true. That's true. We do need to support our sponsors. I just want to say, for those of you who do want to see the Quran segment, drop that follow. You'll catch me when I am doing the Quran readings.
Yeah, whatever he does on his own. On this. Good night, VJ. Oh
Good night,
wait,
Not me.
oh, sorry.
Leslie's leaving.
Oh.
He's the one who has to go to
Hey,
bed
Leslie already
now.
said he was leaving. What is this? A
It's
double
past his
goodbye?
bedtime. I know.
He came back and he was sipping on his Gatorade while watching us, and that really feels special. Thank you,
Good
Leslie.
night, Guru.
Love you, Leslie.
Sleep tight. Maybe we'll see you this weekend.
But okay, let's move on. Let's get to Phil. Phil Z was the next caller.
Oh boy.
I just
He
have
was
a
drunk. He was more drunk than Rai somehow. It was like a level. It was like the Gobbler drunk, but like holding it together, and then Rai is like he's on the edge. You could tell like a cop would have arrested him with a DUI, and then Phil Z was like the car is slammed into a pole. That's how the police officer knew that you were drinking and driving.
I have some insider information that the previous night, Phil was wearing a puka shell necklace and falling off his chair. So I think he must be having like a fun week.
Oh my god!
Do we have any can we get a mod if we have a mod in chat, or just put this question out there? I wanted to ask who does everyone think was more fucked up tonight, Rai or Phil? Like just it's more
Do we
inebriated.
have? Can you make someone an admin or a mod so they can do polls?
You know what? I'll just do it. I'll just do it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say Phil.
Um.
Phil.
Who was more?
Yeah, we don't need a
Phil.
poll. We can just type in Phil.
No, the polls are so much cooler. Phil.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you're not using the technology, it's like you're wasting money.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, you're right. I agree.
Can we do delicious catsup sauce wagering? How does that work?
Toaster?
Yeah. What's up?
It's kind of on the side, but like, can we get a Mrs. Gloop like emote and a Mrs. Gloop soundbite? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Absolutely.
And can we get like a Fiverr person that you spend maybe $50-$60 like getting both of those things sourced out
no.
out of your pocket, Toaster?
Well,
Oh.
I voted.
Who's more effed up? Yeah, here we go.
Oh, okay. Let me
Here.
vote.
Everybody vote.
This is how we tell how many people are actually still alive.
right. You gotta
I'm
have.
paying attention.
Okay, this is a landslide. I thought it would be.
No, right. Everyone's like Phil. Phil called in and was like, I didn't call in. Like he blacked out in the middle of calling.
No, I think I was more pissed at Phil than I was at you, Toaster.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. That's comforting. I like that. Thank you,
I didn't
Phil.
think Phil came in the other night trying to save the day about Wiki. You know, that's
Yeah. I think, I didn't know whether to believe him or not. And then tonight, it was just obvious. He was just totally dodging the whole discussion on it, you know?
Cowardice. We had two communal visions during that. We had Phil Chill, you called Leslie. That's from Rai to Real. Like Rai was more like the less drunk guy leading the more drunk guy to some sort of clarity. And then Sociopathogen said, imagine sobriety. Like, what? Haha, namaste. So just really going at Phil's alcoholism which is something I really love. Love to see.
I love that Phil's an alcoholic.
Can I
Yeah.
say
well.
thanks to Stone Monster real quick for that gift
Sure.
sub? Thank you, Stone Monster. I appreciate you.
Stone Monster's so kind and generous. He's really helped me out throughout my streaming career.
Stone Monster is
Monster's
the
legit.
fucking is the. I'm sorry. I'm very tired.
Stone Monster's the rock of the channel.
He's the
of shows.
stone. He's the rock, right?
He's the
rock.
stone, yeah.
That's beautiful.
And he's the
he's
monster
like
he's the monster of the channel as well.
Yeah. He's the stone and the monster.
And the 400, in my opinion.
And the 400.
Yeah.
Because that's important. Don't leave out the 400.
And then we had PCAT call. We talked about that one. Of course, that's a 10 out of 10. Yeah, that's a 10 out of 10 call, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah?
It was pretty beautiful.
I don't think we voted on my call yet.
Let's vote.
Okay.
Yeah, let's vote PJs. Jesus, 10. That's reserved.
As one of the co-hosts of the show, every show I get to override and just say the score, and it's a 10 out of 10, and we're just going to leave it at that.
Okay.
There's going to be no disagreement on it. That's my terms that I gave you. You saw the rider I attached to the contract, and you agreed to it. So
I'm just I'm just going with it. I'm just going with it.
Are you going to disparage our guest, our first guest on the show? You're going to say something less than a 10?
No, I'm not. That's not what I'm. That's not what I was. That's not what I'm doing.
Bitch,
Yep.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, bitch.
Yep.
We're gonna get to your call and we're gonna talk score on that one, and I don't know how you're gonna be feeling about it. So then let's get to this. I really want to get to this. This is caller number 6. This is Toaster Wiki River. the imposter.
This is my prank call.
Oh,
yeah,
that was
yeah.
pretty messed
Let's
up,
get it
but,
all
like,
I
out.
know.
I already
They did.
apologized 3
Yeah.
times, but let's just keep hitting me while I'm down. Why don't you?
So
Well,
the only,
Well,
the
you don't
only,
really
like-
seem to be like apologizing or like repentant at all.
yeah, Wick
Yeah.
Wall. I like
So-
that stone
look at his
monster.
eyes.
Wick Wall.
He's rolling his eyeballs at us.
He was having a seizure.
I forgot the
Poor
timestamp.
hot dog.
I forgot the timestamp when the hot cat came up. I gotta go back and find it now. It was in the other. It was in the video, previous
Shut the
video.
fuck up about
God,
the
you're so
cat.
weird,
Jesus
bro.
Christ.
Okay, I'm just.
Yeah. All right. So
Somebody send him an
the only
acorn.
communal vision was from Orcstar that said, "Toaster, you piece of shit." I like that one. That one was good. But yeah, I
was
really
being
give
real.
this call. I give this call a 2 because I think it maybe stole the thunder a little bit from the real wiki call.
I'm
I also
okay.
thought it was kind of in bad taste.
Yeah. I get. That's fair criticism. Let me just
It
say.
was bad taste.
Let me just say though, it was well timed and well executed. So if it was in bad taste, that's one
Too
thing. But let's
soon.
be real.
Too soon.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. I'll take that.
Right, but see, when you say, "Oh, it was well executed" and stuff, that means like you were like planning to be
No,
a
like
shady ass bitch about everything.
yeah, I didn't think it would have this kind of effect. I didn't
What do you
think it would
think
be this.
everyone was gonna be like? Oh,
I thought
Oh, it's
everyone would be like,
Toaster. We
"Oh
don't
yeah,
even see you."
oh it's Toaster doing his bad wiki impression." Like we always know it's when it's Toaster, but not this time.
but
Not
in a
this
moment where
time.
we're not sure if Wiki's even alive, that seems right. Like that's you see where
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
missed the last show, so I wasn't aware of how dire the situation really was. So that's another thing.
okay.
So what he
Yeah.
did was
But
he
still.
knew he didn't have insight into it, and he just went in blind and cruel. Is how I kind of see that one. But anyway,
Yeah.
moving on
I
because
don't
that's like
believe Toaster. I think Toaster is just he trying to avoid cancellation right now, but he's
Yeah.
highly cancelable at this point.
This is why
Because
now I'm starting
we
to
really do
understand.
protect Wiki in this kind of space, and I feel like he might have crossed the line.
Yeah, imagine if this was Wiki's show.
So can we get an official sanction on Toaster right now?
Is he canceled?
He's sanctioned pending cancellation. I think is
Yeah.
where we're at right now. We got to give him a probationary period to really
Oh boy.
step up and
Like
Yeah.
3 years.
Ooh.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
I-
I
That's
haven't
a good
seen this
idea.
one with the cat and the watermelon. That's cool.
I know the watermelon ones are cool. I saw that.
Green
too.
cat.
I
Oh,
think this is a
wait,
new one, Toaster?
The green ones are cute. I haven't. Oh, look at that.
this came out 10 days ago. This is pretty fresh.
Which
Aw.
channel is this one?
This is the pink cat.
The big cat?
The pink cat.
Pink,
Okay.
even though it's green.
Yeah, this one's all about like cats of different colors and different vegetables.
Watermelons.
Yeah,
That's
and
really
fruits.
beautiful.
Different melons.
Melon type cats and
Mhm.
yeah.
I
Oh,
like that.
shit.
That one is cool as shit. It
Oh,
reminds
no,
me
what
of
about
a
why he
Katina
can't-
doll.
The kitten
A
escaped from the
Katina doll
prison.
monster.
Fuck, I was gonna say something.
Sociopathogen, nice, good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Socio.
Plus
There you
one in the
go.
chat for sociopathogen.
Definitely.
Great.
I
So
Hey,
the
Craig in the
next,
chat. What's up, Craigie?
yeah, what's up, Craigulators?
We got Craig.
Hey, is Toaster canceled, y'all? I want to know.
We're gonna
'Cause if he is, we're
I'm
gonna
laying
start the
low. Oh, this is what I was gonna say.
cancellation
Look, I
Yeah.
get
We're
it
gonna
now.
blacklist him.
I get why Leslie says never
What's wrong with
apologize
that
now.
cat?
I want to talk about the next caller number 7, Jonah. Do you guys remember
Yeah.
Jonah?
Yeah, who's that? I didn't
So
even-
Jonah said he was sent this number by a friend to call
Oh, right.
without any context, and he was the one who he manufactures explosives.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
that was
Yeah.
Jonah.
That was
That was fun.
explosive.
Yeah.
That was a very exciting call.
That was one that was terminated by Hippo Cryptomatic, aka Jen.
Typical. That's so
Um,
typical.
Yeah.
I
So what
don't
you
know
guys
why
think
you
of
got
this
to do
call?
that, Jen. You know that guy was actually cool.
He was new.
Probably, yeah. Like he could have been like the coolest new explorer or whatever, and then he's like,
Ooh.
you know,
Also, Craig.
I feel like you might need that money too, girl. You should hold on to that money.
Craig,
Yeah, you might need it.
we're gonna play the song, Craig. Don't worry,
For
we're gonna play the
real.
meow song.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
I kind of
I
forgot
thought it was a. Go
about
ahead. What do you have with Jonah?
I kind of forgot what the substance of it was, other than that he makes blow yuppies.
I asked him to share a recipe,
Take a sip.
and he wouldn't. And I thought that was kind of lame. It would have been cool if he had given us a recipe for explosives.
Need to go back, subscribe to tier 1, 13 months. Need to go back. More like he goes way back because he's
Right.
been subscribing for 13 months. That was like off the top of my head. That was like a riff. That's how funny I can be sometimes. Like immediately, right when something happens, I immediately think of a really funny pun to say about the thing that just happened. Need to go back. Shout out to Need to Go Back. 300 plus
You get a
followers.
poll,
By the time you explain it, it's
being
not that funny
canceled,
anymore.
because I'm not letting that go.
What poll? Oh, on if he's canceled? Yeah. Does someone have the power? We need someone with the power to do a poll. You should make me
Oh, okay.
chief
I
admin.
should. Look, can I just point
yeah.
out this poll had 16 votes all in Phil. That's insane. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Zero. Yeah, that's
I mean, it's not
he's trying
surprising.
to stop
Oh, it's
trying
still
to
going.
subject though.
It's at 17 now.
You think anyone's gonna mess it up at the last moment? No, we don't have any
No.
troublemakers like that.
Too late.
18.
Too late.
Big
Peppercorn.
18.
Can you, Peppercorn, can you please make a poll? Is Toaster canceled? Yes or no? And please make sure that
I
you
need to
can
know. I need
get
to know
that
this.
answer figured out.
I
Well,
need
that's
it.
going. The next call out, because we had Jonah. I think it was mostly just talking about explosives, but he's a new guy, had never seen it. I thought it was cool how Leslie can, he can crack under the surface on those and dig into folks a little bit, find out. I just found that.
Oh, that's
cool.
what I wanted. I thought we would talk about Leslie's imitation of Wiki some more.
Oh, that's right. On yours, I totally had that. If you don't get here in about 45 minutes, I'll pass away. I'm in the bayou, I think was my favorite lines from
That was good.
that part.
I loved that. I feel like I learned a lot.
Yeah,
We got to
Like
pull up.
about
was a
how
good-
to deal with those situations.
but like he really sounded like Wiki, like more than Toaster even. But somehow Toaster fooled me tonight. I'm so embarrassed.
It really goes to show the power of emotions and suggestibility. I tampered with something that I
think you're
shouldn't have been
right.
tampering with, and I learned a lot. And I do
You
for
were
the
playing
fourth
with my
time.
heartstrings
For the fourth
sure.
time, I apologize sincerely for the fourth time, but I do also at the same time, I do want to note it was well executed and well timed, but that doesn't make it
Too
okay.
soon.
That doesn't make it okay. Yes, too soon.
It's too soon.
Oh wait, sorry, y'all. Wait, Socio. I always get patted down at the airport too. Is that because I'm on a list? I thought it was
always
just
do.
because, like, I don't know. I always thought it always shows up my titties on there, so I always think it's just like some titty stuff that just
I
doesn't
always
show up
do.
right.
Maybe I think it's my hair though, because I have dreadlocks and they don't like that kind of shit.
I always
Yeah.
get patted down because I have cake.
Cake.
Like
Yeah, I have
butt?
cake. Yeah, I
Cake's
got
a
cake.
band?
So I got cake like ass, and they want to pat it.
My
And they do-
titty
they
section always
squeeze
shows
it.
up on the screen. They're like, "Oh, we gotta get you."
Yeah. I might. Yeah, I could be triggering that. I could be triggering the hair. I don't.
Okay,
Yeah.
next call.
I never get to go through like, oh, go on, you're fine. I never get that lane.
If I ever do get through, I kind of look at them like, "Y'all sure?" Which
I
probably
know,
isn't
that's-
good.
I would do that too. I know they love touching me and looking at my junk.
That's what I'm
I
wondering.
mean-
Though, Socio, is that real? Like, does that mean I did something wrong, or I looked? Because I definitely do look up all kinds of shit, like, and I don't think about it. 'Cause,
Wait,
like, it's just so crunchy.
what's the question? Is what wrong?
PSA sucks.
No, Orcstar, I don't think that's the case because unless the person who's checking your ID is telling them over there, them patting you down is just a function of like if they were like separating you when you were like getting onto the flight or when they checked your ID, I think that would mean that you were on some sort
Polls
of list.
up. Is Toaster canceled? Answer the
Yeah.
question.
I voted.
Okay, well, yeah, I got one on there. Cool. Well, yeah, I thought that was a great impression of Wiki. I think Wiki is just really, brings a lot you know,
It
we get a
was
lot
a
of stuff
good
like that.
impression,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So I gave that a 10 out of 10. That was a 10 out of 10 call for me. We had after that Jonah was the man himself, Wiki, in which he was alive. He was getting better, but he was still on that heartbeat monitor. I thought that was great last week.
You gave Joni a 10 out of
Yeah.
10?
Monitor.
You gave Jonah a 10 out of 10?
No, Jonah I gave like a 5.
Oh,
just like
who did you give a 10 out of 10 just now?
P-Cat. I had said I gave P-Cat.
He was just talking about my call again.
Okay. I thought, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're on Wiki.
So we're on Wiki. Yeah. So what are you guys thinking about the Wiki call? How are you feeling about Wiki right now?
Well, it made me feel a lot better to hear from him because, once I knew that it wasn't Toaster or Leslie, that it was actually Wiki, and you could tell, he'd been in there for a couple of days because you could hear it in his voice. Like, he just sounded a little worn down. So that made me a little concerned. But I feel like I don't know. Overall, I think I left when he hung up. I felt better than I did earlier
Mm-hmm.
when I felt like he might die, just because I didn't know.
Can I ask you,
yeah.
when he called in for the first second or two, did you think it was another prank? Were you traumatized from my call, or did you instantly recognize?
I think for a split second, I might have questioned it, but I don't know. I think I knew, that it was him for sure. I decided that pretty quick because I'm not. You fool me once, fine, but I'm not going to believe that ever is Toaster again if you're doing it. I mean, yeah, ever, never gonna.
Won't get fooled again.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying. So I'll never fall for your Wiki again, Toaster. Put it that way.
We'll see. Can someone clip that? Let's make sure that's clipped because.
Yeah, that's a keeper, huh?
Yeah, that's a keeper.
Maybe I should just retire the Wiki impression officially here and vow.
It would be smart only because Wiki is so beloved.
But here's the thing about Toaster, though, in my opinion, is what makes Toaster special is that he endears no one. And so he's kind of, by doing the impression, that solidifies his space in the community.
Like Wiki is sacred, but even still,
you're like the scapegoat. Like, you have a role in the society. Like, you and Jen we lash out at when we're feeling angry about Wiki. Right? We can't take it out on the people we love. We have to we get to be mad at you for being tasteless. Like, it really focuses us because we can't go and find those people that attacked him. Is kind of my thought on it.
I mean, every show needs a heel. Every show needs a heel. Every hero needs a villain. I was hoping Jen. I was hoping Jen could just be all of those things, and I could just be the lovable.
Like good cop, bad cop.
There's another hot cat on the screen. I don't know if you're
interested.
Whoa.
The guy in the leather.
Wait, this is a replay.
The leather looks pretty hot.
This is a replay.
Yeah, is that her?
This is her. Yeah.
She looks like Gypsy Rose.
Wait, this is. Oh, that's
you mean the one who stabbed her mom?
Yeah, she didn't stab her.
Look.
I don't know how they killed her, but her boyfriend did it. But yeah.
720.
Damn, that's why I need a boyfriend.
So can we pause just for a second?
Kill your parents. Kill your mom.
Yeah, look at. Oh my God, the eye shot.
I could use somebody like that in my life, but I don't have to deal with my mom. I don't care.
Yes, sir.
And I love green eyes.
If that was your girlfriend, what would her name be?
Katarina, maybe something like that.
Toasters in love.
Katarina, huh?
Toasters in love.
Perkins.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Katarina Perkins.
Maybe I'll write a. Oh, we have a mega fart coming in. Oh, jeez. Okay.
So I think Toaster, we're almost at the end, and we have not once highlighted our sponsor.
True.
I think we might need to show eggtivi the impressions.
This is so weird. I'm having deja vu right now.
Your girlfriend already has a boyfriend, Toaster.
Yeah,
He's pretty cool too. I don't think you're cool enough.
I
I
think
know
that
he's pretty badass. Look at him.
he's getting
He's
arrested
fighting
though.
the
He's out of the
cop.
picture. He's out of the
He's gonna
picture.
kick that cop's ass.
Well, I don't have to worry about him anymore.
He's
Oh,
all stoked
shit.
on him too.
And now she
Oh my
likes
God,
the
he likes
cop.
the cop, dude. What a
Dude.
scam.
Yeah, she's
Dude.
gross. I don't think
The-
you
Yeah.
want her.
They're gonna
She's
fight.
very like cisgender normative like roles for men and women.
Oh, she's married
Amanda
now
Protector.
anyway, so forget about it.
Well, hold
They got
on.
married. They got married 3 weeks
Oh
later.
no!
so-
Wait,
Yes, kill him, kill him.
Oh
Kill
hell
him.
yeah!
Oh, he blew the whole damn thing up.
Toaster loves one. Is that the
They
Notre
boiled
Dame?
him up. I know it.
Bruh.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta get to eggtivi. This is okay. I
Yeah,
know
we gotta
love-
get. We have to. They gave us a lot of money,
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
what do you gotta do?
so he has to. We have to play in one of their videos.
Alright. Let's go.
Yeah.
Roll that
Right
footage.
now?
I'm gonna do the one you
Yeah,
sent
we
me.
have to.
I'm gonna do the one you sent
No,
me.
no, no.
Yeah.
You gotta do. They told us the one we gotta do.
Oh shit, which one? Send it to me.
It's the,
It's a
it's the
bloody
impressions
mess.
one. I'm gonna get it for you. Okay, 1 second.
Damn, this is such a.
I gotta do something in an
Can we-
hour.
Okay.
We have a lot of noises going on too, by the way.
Sorry. But yeah, I gotta.
You're streaming in an hour?
Oh,
Ooh.
in about an hour. Yeah. I mean, I was just trying to
Oh hell yeah! Shout out
whisper that.
someone shout out VJ Cat. The streams are fun to have playing and listen to. Look at.
Yeah, tonight's gonna be good too because it's K Rob doing Over the Edge, the Negative Land show.
Oh, I love Negative Land.
I know.
They're
I
so
know.
cool. Perfect Cut. I listen to that on repeat over and over and over again. I love the Perfect
Well,
Cut.
you need to come to my stream.
I
My
do.
Thursday night streams.
Hey y'all, it's been real. I gotta go. Go
Thank
to
you for
sleep.
being one of the inaugural guests on this show.
Yeah, you're gonna go down in history.
Oh, and you're canceled, Toaster. How's it feel?
Oh shit!
Oh,
Well, it was a good
shit.
run. It was a fun
I
ride.
didn't vote yes, Toaster. Just so you know.
How many
I
no's? How many no's did it get? Why does it just show yes? Was it close at least? Maybe I have a chance. I don't
It
know.
was 7 yeses, 3 no's, 2 maybes, 1 I don't know.
I don't know. Because I don't know. How can I make it? I don't know. I mean, I kind of like Toaster.
I know, right?
You know?
You
Pretty-
wouldn't
that'd be
like him
cool.
if you really knew him.
I know. I mean, I know that's possible, but I don't know. I kind of like him, all right. But
Did
I
that
think
work?
his hair's kind of gross, but
Well,
it's kind of freaking me out because it's like bouncing.
Oh,
Look
cool.
at Is that mustard?
the hair is mustard. Yeah. The
Yeah, it's
the sauce on my stomach
Right.
is delicious catsup sauce, but the hair is
That
mustard.
looks dark. Why did it look dark?
I know it looks like I don't know what that is. I called it a whiz of squiz or something.
That
Squiz
looked
of
like
whiz.
dookie sauce.
Yeah, it's like liquid brown for sure.
That's the delicious
Mm.
catsup sauce.
It's not so appealing, Toaster, really.
Yeah, but have you tasted? It's not about looks; it's about taste.
Oh,
I just had
barbecue.
this,
Some monsters say
I
barbecue.
just had this
That's
creepy
possible.
image in my head I can't unsee.
What? Someone
Fuck.
shitting on a hot dog?
No, no, I'm not gonna say.
Are you using the power of imagination, VJ?
I might
Hey.
be. I think I am.
You
I
got
think I
that?
picked
You got that
something
video
up
pulled
tonight.
up, Toasty? You got that video pulled up, Toasty?
Oh, you
Alright,
sent it.
bye.
All right,
Bye.
sent it to you.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Orkstar.
Bye, Orchestra.
Shout out to Orkstar.
Yeah. Shout out.
Thanks for that shout, by the way.
Yes,
For me, you guys.
Everyone
I
follow
appreciate
VJP
that
Cat.
a lot. That was really sweet.
Yeah,
I'll
we
shout you
appreciate
out
having
later.
on.
I'll shout you
Um,
up back.
Look
So
at-
Wiki, while he's getting that up, Wiki, you got it, Toaster? All right.
Oh,
yeah,
look,
we gotta
it's Hitler.
pause. What do you do? Whatever.
All right, so let me just give a quick sting to it. So we are our guests or our sponsors are eggtivi. Eggtivi is a YouTube channel that produces high quality content about film and movies. They wanted to highlight some of the comedy that they're doing around film, and their main host Samson here is doing 3 impressions just to kind of show off their talent. So yeah, Toaster, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and play in that when you're ready.
Yeah, we love Samson. Shout out to Samson. All right.
If you first want to rise like the sun, you must first burn like the sun. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to explain my personal formula. Here we go.
Are we supposed to hear this?
E equals
It should be playing on the stream.
MC2.
I can't hear it.
Forget that.
Oh, but I'm
This is the formula.
listening
We
to
have
the phone, not
H
the
equals
stream,
SB2, which means
Oh, I can mute my mic
equals
and then listen to
socks
it.
times big 2. I hate socks.
Oh, this is my favorite.
I want to teach you guys in one sentence how to change your destiny. Focus.
What a performer. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so that's Egg TV. In the chat, whoever can name all 3 impressions
Give me
will
the
get
salt.
my appreciation if you can figure it out. But yeah,
Can you
that's
do
Egg
it
TV.
again?
Play it
You wanna
again?
do it again?
Yeah, let's do it
I
again.
missed some because I didn't know how to do that I had
Yeah.
to mute my mic and then unmute my TV.
And if you want more Samson, go to Egg TV. Egg TV. It's just like this. They need some love, guys.
EIVI, Egg TV.
I'm gonna play it again.
If you first want to rise like the sun, you must first burn like the sun. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to explain my personal formula. Here we go. We have E equals MC2. Forget that. This is the formula. We have H equals SB2, which means whole equals socks times big 2. I hate socks.
I want to teach you guys in one sentence how to change your destiny. Focus.
Oh,
Yeah, and they will be our sponsor moving forward, so we may see some more
Mom Cat is
content
preparing breakfast for
from them in the
kittens,
future.
and Dad Cat.
Spoiler alert.
That's
might
kind of
have
lame.
some-
Mother Cat is
That's your
urging the kittens to
sponsor.
whip
What?
and prepare for school.
That's their
No.
sponsor. That's their content.
Can we not?
Okay.
We can't disparage the sponsor.
Oh, that's
yeah.
fantastic.
Can you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
can you? Thank you.
I can't wait to watch it again and again and again
Yes.
and over again.
Like I
Back
do.
and forth
Like I do
forever.
every second of the day.
Well, VJ,
Yeah.
how much of their merch have you bought?
Of whose merch? Of egg
Yeah.
merch? $372.26.
Wow, that shows how good it is. Check out Egg TV.
Also,
that's
if
their
you-
sponsor.
Just saying, if you enjoy what's the movie that he's always talking about?
Leon the Professional.
Leon the Unprofessional. You're gonna be in for a real treat.
Yeah.
I don't.
All right. Well, back to the show. Yeah, we'll cover that in the future. Well, let's get back to. We're almost done here. Let's get Wiki. Wrapped up. He had Shaky Love. I thought that was a great performance from Shaky Love, and it was interesting to hear about how he's like getting threatened about getting a boner. I thought that was pretty neat too. What'd y'all
Oh
think?
yeah, that was he's got like the nurse that kind of gives him a little extra
Yeah.
deal
A
going
little
on.
tug, a
Yeah.
little rub and tug. I was a little jealous, but it's okay because we got to share him.
Yeah.
So what are we
Well,
rating?
that one gets my coveted Wiki award for being the call where Wiki calls. So that's what I'm giving it.
Right. Okay.
Congratulations to Wiki. You got the Wiki Award.
Wiki. Yay, Wiki.
Yay,
He's
Wiki.
still alive.
Also, I have
Still
a
alive.
note that I want to read. Just actually, you know what? I'll save it because coming up, we're gonna be counting down. Me and Peppercini are gonna talk about our top 5 communal visions of the night. So
Yeah.
stay tuned for that coming up after we wrap
Yeah.
up the calls.
So yeah, the next call we'll get through that then because I gotta go to bed soon. We've been going for over an hour. Is Elaine? That was the funny voice. Sound like a lady who was doing like a Marge Simpson.
It sounded like Daphne. Do you know Daphne from Moisty's show?
Mm-mm.
Moisty Unicorn. It reminded me of Daphne.
I love Moisty Unicorn, even though he hates me. We have major beef, but we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it.
But he's so great. Yeah, we love Moisty.
Yeah. I thought it was a good call. I could have done with a little more liveliness to it because it was towards the end, so you kind of need, I think, a higher energy call to kind of push you through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote down in my notes that she kind of gave me the mom from Bad Boy Bubby vibes. Anyone seen Bad Boy Bubby?
Mm-mm.
Great movie. She kind of reminded
I
me of.
believe that's sociopathic, but it's okay.
Wow.
All right, what are we rating Elaine?
Terminated Wiki.
I think it was a good concept, and I think she executed it well. So kind of, I give it like a 7 out of 10.
Okay, I'm gonna give it like a 6.
I'll give it a 8 just because it was a new call, a new caller.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's fair. Cool.
Yeah.
Great. Well,
refreshing.
That takes us to the last call of the night. We had a Jazz Express. Oh, there's one thing we didn't talk about at the start of the show. Mish coming in with the cat.
That was wonderful. We love Mish.
Yeah, that was great to see. That made me really happy.
Yeah, why does Leslie?
It was cool because she brought out both cats, not just Shrimp Chip. Usually it's just shrimp chip that she brings out, and so she brought out the second cat, and I was like, oh shit, that's the other. Maybe that's Shrimp Chip. I didn't know which one was which, but now I think I know.
I'm glad. I'm glad Mish loves cats, and I'm also wondering why Leslie hates cats. Why does he hate cats so much? He was really nasty towards that cat.
Mish loves them.
Probably. It's like a spite thing.
I don't know. It might be. You know how he is about his temporary roommate.
I know how he is in general. He can be real nasty sometimes, but I don't want to fight.
He might be lurking.
Yeah, I don't want to.
You should be careful.
I'll be careful.
It is past his bedtime though.
You should be safe.
So that leads us to our last call, which was Toaster.
Best for last.
This one I'm giving
Yay,
a 1 out of 10.
Toaster!
This is a 1 out of 10 call for me.
No,
that's not true. That's not true. I thought the Tommy Lee Jones thing was really funny.
Yeah, I like that too, actually.
I know. I like the Tommy Lee thing too. That was great. And also because Toaster had exciting news for once. Like that, I think that it was very exciting that you guys announced the show in Toaster's call, and that's what I was waiting for.
It was kind of cute.
The first time Toaster called, because you called before, right? Earlier,
yeah, the wiki
terminated, right? So, and he hadn't gotten the news out, and so I think that because that last call was actually productive, and it led up, it was important because not only did you get Leslie to acknowledge you, but to raid you. I mean, and I think that was key for giving this show any chance of success.
We're on the radar. He put us on the radar there.
Right. I mean, the next thing you know, it'll be on front page. So,
and we're gonna be back
think
next
that was
Thursday.
A good call, and I would give it a 3 out of 10.
We're gonna okay. Yeah. That's good. That's good. We're gonna try to be back every Thursday. We're gonna go for that. Things are open to change, but for now, that's the current plan.
Okay, I'm stoked on it.
Yeah.
Also, for the call, I did have something else planned for the dream, but
Oh yeah,
I'll
he
do
is
that next time.
allergic. I forgot about that. Sorry, carry on.
No,
Yeah.
I had.
So
Yeah,
I
go.
gave it a 2. What do you get? You're giving it a 3. What do you give it, Toaster?
Um,
I think he
felt
said
like
1.
it felt like um probably
Oh,
like
that was
around
it.
like a 10, I guess. Probably like a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, of course. That was a different call I was
Like
thinking
like
of.
most toaster calls, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I guess it all averages out in the end, so.
But those were the calls. Thank you so much, VJ, for joining us. For
Oh,
this
thanks for
segment.
having me. I loved it. I would love to come back sometime.
Absolutely. I think it's a great idea. With this show, we want to have guests on to talk about it. And I think you've been a great first guest.
And someone as knowledgeable
you.
as VJ Cat,
Yeah.
who really knows the Leslie lore, can really help us.
And we want to come back to you because we want to have some trivia questions that we do during the
Yay.
show. And so you can help us with that. I think there's a lot of opportunities for some fun. So we really appreciate you taking the time
Thanks,
to
Stone Monster.
Go,
Thanks,
yeah,
you guys.
love for VJ Cat. Go ahead and drop a follow if you even just at least like VJ Cat a little bit. Drop a follow.
Or even if you don't like me, just follow. Fuck.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do?
VJ
Kill ya? I'm
VJ
streaming
Cat
your
was really
sleep,
nice to me.
so it doesn't matter. You can just like me. Yeah.
You were really nice to me, like when I was first in chat. So like you got my vote for the first of the year. So thank you so much.
Well, you're a nice guy, so okay.
Thank you. We're gonna do our top Vision 5. Yeah, we're gonna do our 5, and then we're gonna wrap up here. So
Sweet.
we will see
Great
you
show,
soon.
you guys.
Great, thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
Bye. All right, so let's do our top 5. We're doing the Communal Vision top 5. We both picked 5 from all of the Communal Visions that happened this night, and we'll go in order from 5 to 1. Toaster, what was your first one?
So my 5th favorite.
Yeah.
My 5th favorite was from Phil Z. He said 1 cats, 2 more cats, 3 shats, 6 right back to cats. And I thought that was just kind of whimsical and nonsensical and fun.
Yeah, I like that one. My number 5 was Old Man Doom, who I don't know, I don't see him chatting very often. He dropped this one. He said, "Imagine boobs," because I did that.
Oh,
and I enjoyed it. I closed my eyes for a second, and I really did try to get that kind of like mind palace of like a pair of boobs, and that just that was great. All right, what's your number 4?
Okay, my number 4, another Phil Z.
Okay.
the fun fact about Phil, I think he's so much funnier in text than he is otherwise, than anything else, in any other facet. But he's very funny in text. And he's good with the communal visions, but everything else he does is pretty bad. But this was another Phil Z one. It's he said nude erection, and it was spelled NEWD, and erection was spelled in a weird way too, and it kind of made me chuckle.
Yeah, I dropped it in the chat there.
Yeah, like that.
That one, yeah, because that was like, okay, it really kind of just like, yeah, this is where Phil Z's at, because that was right out the gate. I think that was the first communal vision of the night, if I'm not mistaken.
It hit hard. It set the tone. It really did set the tone.
Yeah. My number 4 was from Not Mish, and I think you have this one on your list further down, but it was, can I imagine myself as a little Hamtaro hamster having fun and being myself?
That was beautiful.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. So then I'll do my number 3. My number 3 was Sociopathogen with Imagine Sobriety. Like what? Haha, namaste. Talking about Phil Z. That one was great. What was your number 3?
And I was curious about how much crossover we would have. It's good to see we only have like one. It looks like one crossover. Yeah. My number 3 was another Phil Z. Another Phil Z. Imagine you're a cat. Now put a brain in your head. Now you're a dog. I thought that was really insightful and kind of mind blowing. thought experiments kind of thing. I don't know.
It is it's a thought experiment for sure. I agree. And my number 2, I think you're gonna like this one, is from Phil Z, and it's leader. I imagine that someone fixed my broken heart. Did that really happen, or did smoke too much Doobie Brothers?
I remember you laughing. I remember
That one-
I heard you laugh when that happened. I was there.
Smoke too much Doobie Brothers is a great line. Because it's not, or did that really happen, or did smoke? There's no I. It, I think, adds a nice touch to it as well. What was your number 2?
My number 2 was the classic Not Mish line. Can I imagine myself as a little Hamtaro hamster having fun and being myself? I love that. Shout out to Not Mish for great words.
Yeah. And then what's your number 1?
My number 1 was shout out to Orkstar, who was just with us. This is Orkstar. Orkstar said, "Toaster, you piece of shit."
Yeah, I agreed. That was a really good one. I wasn't on my list.
This is me
but I
taking
think it was
responsibility.
on it.
This is me taking
Yeah.
responsibility for my actions. Also, I like it because it's about me.
Yep.
Well,
No, that's true. You do like stuff about yourself. I'll give my number 1. So my number 1 was Hypnocryptomatic, who it was during the Elaine call, and like Elaine was talking about being like a bad mom, and so it was clear that Jen was having some sort of like therapy moment with it, and she said, "You died years ago. We hates the hell you rang for us to come clean the plates, and the time we saw you drunk making out with Carl the neighbor." Like, I appreciate that Jen is just like, she'll put it all out there. She's like not afraid to be mentally ill.
yeah, well,
on a
maybe
public
she didn't
website.
even know that she was live, because half the time she talks on a stream, she's like, "Wait, are we live? Are we live this whole time?" But
Yeah, there was like, I think in the last couple of streams, Jen will just post communal visions that just make no sense to anyone, that I think no one can like break through the context to figure out.
You know,
like, there's
that
just
maybe that should be the that should have been the poll. Who's more fucked up, Jen or Phil? Even though Jen was kind of
But
not-
is Jen like on drugs, or is she just like her brain is broken? What does
could
the
be
chat
both.
say?
Could be both. Could be a both
Jen, are you still
situation.
here? Jen? No?
She's in the wait. Oh, that's sociopathogen. VJ Pcat says, "Oh, I just want to say something. Mine, as well as several other streams, are designated safe hot dog zones." True. Yep, that is a safe zone. What are the other ones?
Final Fugu says Jen is playing 3D chess.
Final
Yeah.
Fugu, follow. Drop a follow. Drop a
Chill.
follow.
Chill.
I don't know.
Chill.
Sometimes
chill.
it works. Sometimes it works. You just
Chill.
single someone out and they'll follow. Final Fugu, drop that follow.
But yeah, that.
Oh, you already
thank
followed.
Final
Okay.
Fugu. Please, everyone, request refunds for your stream tonight. By the way, everyone should request a refund on their sub to What's Up,
Oh,
Cat's Up's
Final
stream.
Fugu, thank you. Okay, so what's up? So we're done. We did it.
That's it. Yeah, this is the end of the show. I think this was, the dry run, the test run, and I enjoyed it a lot. How about you?
I enjoyed it a lot. I think for a dry run, it was pretty darn wet.
Nice, classic toaster humor.
Classic toast.
Well-
That sharp wit that you get nowhere else.
And we can bring it again next week. Well, no, next week actually my wife's out of town, so I probably can't do it.
Oh, come on. We're the ball. I'm going to go solo. Fuck it. I'm going solo. We
Do
got to
it.
keep the ball
Dude, go
rolling.
solo.
It's all about momentum.
Yeah, get the ball-
in this
do it.
business,
Get the momentum.
it's all about momentum, baby.
I condone that. I think you need to get a guest on,
Yeah,
so that you're not floundering by yourself.
I will
because I'm
flounder
really-
if
you
I'm
need someone
alone.
who's going to push this forward, because I'm doing all the pushing here.
Yep.
Which I'm fine with. That's cool, but you gotta be able to get through it. So yeah, I'm definitely down to keep doing it though, and I had fun. So thank you so much, Toaster, for using your stream to do it. And why don't you give us some closing thoughts and raid someone?
Closing thoughts. Just don't never stop sucking. Never stop sucking. Keep sucking.
Do you need someone to raid into, or do you have someone?
We have this one of the people from Angry Scar channel is live. We're trying to make our ends with the Angry Scar family. Who are you thinking?
Okay. No, I was gonna say if you don't have anyone, you can do this one. But if you have someone, you should go to them.
Okay. Let's do that. I don't really know much about this person, so whatever. That everyone have a wonderful time. Everyone have a wonderful time.
All right, y'all. Farewell.
Farewell and have a wonderful time.
And have a namaste, as they say.
I don't say the N-word, but have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.
All right.